morning, friends. Welcome to SSAS class. Today, let us see how to create a cube and deploy the cube. So here I have a cube. So I have taken a data source is my SQL Server local host, and I have taken proto DW as my data source. Now where I'm getting my data, and I have created a simple source view. I have a dim customer table. I have a dim time table. I have a fact sales table. I have dim location table. I have dim product table. And it is looking like a star schema. And after that, I have also created a cube. And this is my simple cube. I have location key, country, state, city. These are the attributes of the dimension, and these are the hierarchy: country, state, city. I have created. And after that, I had dim time. So here also I had all the attributes listed. And after that, I have dim customer. And I have a customer name and rating. Rating, I don't want to give it to the cube. So I did not take in this. I have added only the customer name here and the dim product. So when I double click on dim product, so I have product category, product key, product name and price, and category. So, and I have a name here. Okay. So I have created all these dimensions, and now the cube is also built based on these dimensions, right? So this is what is done. Now what I'm planning to do is that I'm planning to deploy this cube to the, click on this and go to properties and choose deployment. When you come to the deployment, now the server is my own SQL server. So I have given localhost and the database name. By default, you will get the project name. So instead of the project name, what I had written here and the products. Okay. So you can give your own name, products cube database. If you don't enter anything, by default, you will be able to get the same name as your project name. Okay. But I have modified this. So click on OK. And now save and right click on this. You have to build first. Okay, when you're building, it is giving you build succeeded here. That means that there is no syntax error. So building means there is no syntax errors here. So the next thing is that you have to simply process. It will deploy the structure and it will aggregate the data. If you choose only the this database, which database I'm talking about, this database. So whatever the database we are given, so inside the database, only the structure will be created. So when you choose a deploy, only the structure, but when you choose a process will automatically deploy and it will also process. Process means it's okay. So let us need not, do deploy and process. When you process automatically, okay, so first build, then we have to go for process. So click on process. So it is asking, so do you want to process? I'm saying yes. Click on done. So it is getting processed. So I got an error. It is saying, so OLADB error, login failed for user NT service slash MSSQL server OLAP service, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So when you get this kind of a error, it means that it doesn't have proper permission. So when you install OLAP, added, that account is this account. Okay, in SQL server this account will be added. So this fellow does not have proper permission. So what we have to do, or this fellow, copy this selection first and go to your notepad and paste. Okay, take this, only this portion without quotes. So this is the login we have to take. Okay. So without quotes, take this login. So let me copy and go to SQL Server. So this is my SQL Server. Okay. So this is my SQL Server. Under databases, I have many databases. Under databases, we have security. And here, click on logins and we have to say new login. It will be able to go to your database and it should be able to read this data. So it's not able to go to that database and read the data. So issue, you have to just go here, right click and new login. And here, login name, click on search and you have to come and you have to copy this and go and paste it here. Okay. And check names. You should be able to get like this and click on OK. And more important thing is that you have to go to click on server roles and give sysadmin privileges. So public by default play with that. So click on this and simply click on OK. Now probably you will not be able to get any kind of an error. Now what we'll do, uh, we have to save this and come here and click on again build. Build is already done. There is no syntax errors here. So right click on this and click on process. Okay, so expand this window so that we can see the run button. So click on this now. Okay, that issue has been resolved. And click on browser. And always you have to come here and connect. Reconnect means refresh so that the data is aggregated. You should be able to drag and drop some. Okay, I think I don't have any data here. So that is the issue. I'm getting it here. So let me check whether I have data in my cube and or not. Okay. If I don't have the data, I will not be able to get any data here, but your cube is processed. But when you give the data to the fact sales table and all tables, it should be able to give you. So I don't have any data here, but cube deployment is done perfectly. When you get the data through SSIS package here, and again, once you get the data, what we have to do is that we have to just simply go here and you have to right click and you have to process the data. So when you process the data, automatically the aggregations will be done and it will be working fine. So when you get these errors, what is the error? So login failed for user entry service. Now, if you get this kind of an errors, so these are the steps you have to perform. Okay. So thanks. So any clarifications?